Morning, Lloyd. Let me have a breakfast martini.
Big meeting?
Big date. That beautiful woman who I've been in love with for many years.
Sounds tough.
You have no idea.
Good morning, Henry. Did you sleep well? I know I did.
Listen, Barbara, about last night.
Oh, I know. I know it was fun. Enough said.
No, not enough said. Listen, I don't want you to think that I'm...
You and I don't think we feel.
We do feel, but... Also...
But if it happens again, that would be a wonderful thing. But if it never happens again, we'll always have a beautiful memory. No worries.
Right. No worries. Sounds easy. Put it on my tab, Floyd.
When did it become so hard to please, Henry?
It's me, Liebchen.
Just a minute, darling. Hi. I'm not ready yet. Would you help me?
Nice to see you again.
Is it now?
You and I have always had an affinity for one another.
You had an affinity for my bank account.
It was so much more than that, and you were in love with me at the time.
You were merely one of the many mistakes that I've made in my life.
Touché.
What are we doing here, Craig? This is not a date.
Well, as you know, I'm back in the fashion business. And I was thinking, since you've spent so many years designing...
Careful.
...that you and I could have a tete-a-tete. One garmento to another.
Craig, I'm a designer. You are not a garmento. Dilettante, perhaps.
Not this time.
Fine. You want to talk business? You tell me how you were able to convince this magic investor of yours to trust you.
Barbara, you already asked me that.
I did, but I didn't get an answer.
That's because it was confidential then, and it still is now. But why are you so concerned about her funding? I would think you'd be a lot more interested in Carly's designs for Monte Carlo's summer collection. You should see her sketches, by the way. You'd be blown away.
I'm not really focused on fashion right now.
Oh. Well, that's a shame, woman with your talent. Well, if you're not focused on fashion, then what are you doing?
I'm focused on fun, which this is not. So I think we need to go a place a little more lively. Come on, Craig.
You have got to try the leek and fennel soup. It is out of this world. Not for breakfast, obviously, but a little later on. And Terry's got this roasted vegetable frittata, so I don't see it on here, but if I ask for it, I'm sure...
No, you know what? I'm not hungry.
Do you want to leave?
No. Dance with me.
Well, we haven't had breakfast yet.
Well, that never stopped us before. Oh, God. Oh, it feels so good to be close like this again. You know, nobody's in the coat check. Let's go.
Wait. The lock on that is broken. Someone might catch us.
That makes it even more exciting. Henry, come on. Take me home and make love to me.
We've got to have dessert first. Terry makes this mean souffle. It takes about 25 minutes, but it's well worth the wait.
Barbara, are you gearing up to be the competition?
You bet I am.
Oh, I knew it. You're trying to get dirt on Monte Carlo.
What are you jabbering about?
Barbara, please, you were all over me yesterday. If that wasn't about my company, then I don't know what it was.
Well, no, it wasn't. Not at all.
Then why bother?
You don't know.
Not a clue.
You know, Craig, I think you were right earlier. When you said that we had a certain physical affinity.
That's not exactly what I was referring
You know
to.
what, Craig? You have always been such an attractive man. That's never changed.
What's wrong, Henry? Don't it turn you on anymore?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. You're so sexy and alluring and gorgeous.
Then what's the problem?
I've really got to go to the bathroom, sweetie. Sorry, gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right.
You hold that thought, all right? Be right back. Vienna, I couldn't help but notice that Henry rushed off like that. Is everything all right?
Why would you ask me that?
Well, I'm not trying to be nosy or anything, but I could really sense the tension all the way across the room, and you look so upset. And Henry seems so
Hungry.
hungry.
Yes, I've never seen a man eat more in one sitting.
Well, you know, I don't want to overstep, but woman to woman, that is not a good sign.
Well, I imagine you've had your fair share of bad signs and rejections, and you've been through so many, many, many more men than I've ever had. And considering your age and your experience...
What exactly is wrong? I mean, you can tell me. I'm right here, Vienna. Maybe I can help.
Well, Henry and I, we used to have such passion. You know, our sex life was fun and creative, and it was just the best. And then ever since I got back, whenever we're in bed, Henry, he doesn't, you know... Never able to resist me before. You must have an opinion. Barbara, please tell me, what do you think it means?
Well, I think it's fairly obvious. You left Henry, and then you came waltzing back, expecting to pick things up right where they left off.
Well, is that so wrong?
Well, I think maybe Henry feels that you expect him to prove how much he loves you in bed. And that's a lot of pressure on a man, especially after you've broken his heart.
So how do I fix it?
Back off. Way off. Give him some time to figure it out. Stay away. Let him come to you.
Greg,
Henry,
why are you and Barbara here together?
we were hungry. Why do you care?
I don't. Just curious. That's all. Do you have designs on her?
Designs?
Are you on a date?
I see now. Barbara's using me to make you jealous, and it's obviously working.
What are you talking about? I'm not jealous.
Yeah, whatever you say. And here I thought...
What? What did you think? You thought that she was into you?
Doesn't matter now. Mystery solved.
Henry, there you are, darling. I was getting worried. You know, I want to go.
What about dessert?
Let's get it at Al's. You know, this place has bad vibes. Let's go.
Barbara. You don't really think you can compete with Vienna, do you?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, my God, you do. Give it up. You can't possibly win.
Says the man who always loses.
Fine, go ahead, humiliate yourself, but I don't have to stick around and watch it. You can find your own way home, can't you?